Live App Chat, we're tracking ways to keep our brains sharp. Now, independent e-business consultant Francie Black is back here with us. And Francie, we have actually shared many studies showing the importance of exercising our brains to help ward off age-related issues like Alzheimer's, dementia, and other conditions. But you got to work and put these ideas to the test with some downloads.
Yeah, well, the idea is we work out our bodies, right, on a regular basis. There's health benefits for that. We try and eat right. So should we exercise our brains?
Well, what have you discovered?
Well, and there's a whole suite of apps that are out there. So some of the popular ones are Elevate, Lumosity is very popular, FitBrains, Mind Games. So there's a whole bunch of them. We're going to take a look at Elevate just to see how these work. But the whole idea is to improve your cognitive abilities, and so to exercise your brain on a regular basis.
I like that.
And so what Elevate does, it allows you to sort of customize your training plan. And so it starts off with some questions. What do you want to work on? Do you want to articulate your thoughts more clearly? Okay, so this is just a quick assessment for personalization. Improve focus while reading and listening. And then do you want to improve your problem-solving abilities? And so it goes through a whole series of these questions, and then it gives you a little quiz to give you a starting point, or to give Elevate.
Like assess you?
Assess you, yeah.
Okay.
So fast is to slow, as up is to
down.
Down, exactly. Good, you're quick. Petal is to flower, as leaf is to tree. And it goes through a whole series of these questions, and there's different styles and so forth of questions, and then it gives you an assessment and says, hey, this is where we're going to start you off.
Great.
Okay. So then we're going to look at some of the games. So I've actually got a video here, and this is how it actually works. And these are three different assessments for training your brain.
And these are ones you actually did.
I actually did these. They say discounting. And so this particular example says, hey, can you calculate the discounts and put them in order lowest to smallest? If you do green, you got it right. Orange is wrong. Then it goes to the next one. Okay, so 50% of 15 is $7.50. 20% of discount is 8. And so do you get it right or do you get it wrong?
I see.
And it goes to the next one. Okay. Now this one is for processing.
All right.
So this one, see if you can read this. Okay, so this is at 230 words per minute. Go. The ostrich is the world's largest
flightless bird, native to the African savanna and desert lands. Ostriches, primarily, you lost
in
me.
arid environments like deserts, and get most of their water from plants. Okay, then it gives you a question. In what type of places do ostriches primarily live? And the answer is dry. Exactly. And so it gives you an assessment, and it'll go through a whole series of those.
Cool.
All right, the last one is for memory and speaking.
Okay.
All right, and so this kind of gives you a definition, and then you fill in the word, and so this is sort of tip of the tongue kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So to trust or accept as true is to believe. Exactly. And so you put that in.
Cool.
And type it in, and then you get it right. Okay. And then the next one, in the same direction as the hands of a clock, instead of counterclockwise is clockwise. And so you put that in.
This is almost like a game show what you got going on here.
Exactly, a game show. And that's really what it is. And that's the whole point, is that they do this as a game to have fun, and then it shows you your scoring, and then you can go and do more or less, but it does give you a daily reminder. And so you can exercise your brain daily.
Well, I mean, we've got more than 5 million people in the United States living with Alzheimer's right now. That number is expected to just explode as we move 10, 15 years down the road. And the studies are in place checking to see how these impact our brain.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I've been using it, and it actually makes me more attentive to some of the exercises that I've done. I'm like, ooh, I should use that word, or oh yeah, that's on, it's on the tip of my tongue. So yeah, I think it really helps. I like it.
You say there's a win factor, and while we wait for science to give us the final answer, we have seen studies saying that this is a good move to make.
Yeah.
And you've got all the details for us to download Elevate.
Yep. Absolutely. I've got the links right there on my website at iPadWisdom.com. Yep.
And then you go to our website, WLOS.com, click on Tech Time, and we'll get you all set to sign up for the e-newsletter. She'll explain it even more detail for you. And then you'll be off and running to have the sharpest brain around.